Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'll be going through my AFLW fantasy team reveal for round 7, in which I couldn't not cop an injury, could I? Or arresting that with the Huntington news that came out, 5 p.m. yesterday at Team Drop, that they were managing her. She's been horrendous for me. I think she's played 2 games and rested 2 games since I brought her in. I brought her in round 3. She's played 3 games and now will have been rested for 2. So, that's horrific and not to plan. But anyway, let's just jump into this video, go through the trades, what I'm thinking, and why my cash generation and injuries have sort of stopped a lot of the major point scoring avenues that I can go down. But at the end of the day, when we actually look into it, it's not the worst thing that's occurred, actually, because if you actually look at the trade targets this week video, and that'll be like being going live when this is being recorded, but I did record it earlier. And basically what happens in the midfield, let me just go quickly to it here. You'll see it. There's like no one, so it doesn't really matter that I've got 150k less to spend on a midfielder, to be honest, because Goldsworthy could easily just pop 100 here, and then suddenly it's like, wow, she actually scored really, really well, and matches McNamara, Hatchard, Beeson, etc, etc, etc. So I'm not too worried. If we go by price, you'll see McNamara, Lambert, Hatchard all around that same price. That's odd to see those two the exact same price at this point in the year. And as you see, last week, she was actually the 3rd highest. I could have found a way to get the likes of a Smith in, but I just didn't bother to. I wanted to keep Hartle for next week when I try and upgrade Huntington to a... where is it? Give me averages, like an O'Loughlin or something like that, which I hope to do next week. But we'll wait and see on that front. Or like a Ella Heads up next week if she isn't, if she's still averaging the 60s and Maddie Newman's going off. But we'll wait and see on that front. So, what is the plan? Goldrick finally gets her double. She's been outstanding. For one that I thought I would be trading early on in the year, she's been the best player. Best decision I probably had all year. As what she gained from this year. She's gained 342k. She was 600k and now she's up to 942. She's been amazing. Daisy Darcy done pretty well from when I brought her in. Probably would have liked to have gone Webster, given that Webster's up about 10 points since the time I brought her in, but it's like so negligible. But I would have liked the 10 points. Thomas, she's just doing her job here, averaging 69.7 for the year, which is still around about the top of the line. It's not exactly top of the line because you have the midfielders that we didn't exactly know of. And Sheeran, no one was ever going to start with her because she started in round 3 and actually had a horrific start. But the last couple of weeks for her has been pretty amazing. But no one would have started with her. Maddie Newman, people who started with her would have been pretty annoyed week 1. So, I mean, but now she's one that you could have traded her in. But yeah, Goldrick, Webster, Gay, Darcy, Newton, who's got a midfield role that I didn't know about personally till a couple of weeks ago when I figured that out. And then Thomas. So she's still what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's still 8th, top 8, which is still fine. Considering that not many would have had Sheeran. She's 11% owned. Maddie Newman, top of the line, 13% owned. Webster is 12% owned. A lot of these are like 12, 13% owned. Gain, not many people would have had her. And Newton, I still think is very low. Yeah, so not many people have got her, to be honest with you. That have the ones above Thomas. Serene Watson, double this week, hoping for 145, 150 maybe. Hopefully she has a good week in one of the 2 games, and then if she has a 90 game, then she's pretty much destined to have a 140 week, which should be good. And then Heads had a 130 week, which was huge. And North Melbourne, hopefully they put her at halfback, or just put her in the defensive 50, please. Like, her on the wing is just so dumb. She's not a wingman. She doesn't impact enough around the ground other than behind the ball. She is your best distributor. Put her behind the ball, please. And Oliver, just hoping she can get some cash very, very quickly because she'll be used hopefully in the coming weeks to trade out to get some upgrades, given that hopefully we can have some 300, we can have some 450 girls like a Hartle and stuff like that. Hopefully Dersma and Boyle Carr, and Oliver can get up to the Hartle mark of 450, because when you combine that with two two of them you get 300k extra, and 300k extra on heads gets you easily to Newman, or 300k extra on Huntington gets you easily up, etc., or gets you O'Dowd up to Strom, who, if we look at Strom quickly here, is 1.256 million. She went up 25k after the double. Wow, she went 225 in the double. Is that the biggest weak points? Yeah, it was quite easily. And then you had McCarthy, who went 103 in her second game, and Gardner. So, yeah, okay. But yeah, all that would get me gearing up, or Goldsworthy straight up to someone like a Riddell or a Garner or something like that, which I could do easily as well, and then just ride O'Dowd. But O'Dowd's been burning a lot of points to the likes of Strom, so we'll see how O'Dowd does in the double, because if she does well, then we'll probably catch her up to Strom in the next week, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, LA Heads, hopefully she can just do well. And same with Oliver to gain some cash. Marinoff on the double, captaincy locked. If she goes absolutely nuts, she could be on for a 600 pointer double, which would be absolutely huge and really help the points out. But I mean, a lot of people are going to be captaining her, so it's probably going to be negligible what she does. But for the 30% or so that don't have her, the 32.1% that don't have her, 30.01, sorry, that don't have her, and probably the 1% that forget to captain her. So yeah, hopefully we can gain some ground by just slapping the C on her and not worrying about anything else with captaincy. Rowbottom, she's doing well, doing fine. She did score, 205 in the double game week, which is still fine. Conti did her job. Goering, hopefully she can do return to some type of form against Fremantle at Fremantle. I don't know the weather over there, but hopefully it's raining, because that would help out Maddie Goering, but I doubt that it is, because it's Fremantle WA. When are they playing? Yeah, there's no rain in sight, so that kind of sucks, because she's a tackle beast and rain would help her out. And then Goldsworthy has St Kilda and Adelaide, and let's just hope that she can put some points on. She's one that I traded in just because I had no other options. Boyle Carter, is it Boyle Carter? Yeah, Boyle Carr, sorry, not Carter, Boyle Carr. Hopefully she can just score some points. I don't know if she'll even play or not, but we'll wait and see till at tonight if she is playing. Because hopefully she is, because then she'll hopefully make some cash, simple as that. O'Dowd, 836k, we talked about her, just needing her to score some big points here against St Kilda and Adelaide. I wouldn't mind an absolute downpour, honestly, at where they're playing, because then she can get the tackles up and score well, but let's just hope that she does something. And then Hartwell against Gold Coast, hopefully she can put on some points there and really generate some cash, because it's much needed. Hall, Randall, Tripodi, O'Sullivan, that's sort of what I'm running with for the rest of the year. And then this Huntington spot is up for debate with like O'Loughlin and Friswell and some of these other sort of speculative options. And then Dersma and Smith here as well. Smith just sitting here. Hopefully she can make some cash, or at least be named to make some cash, but I doubt that she will, given that she's just on the outer at the Gold Coast Suns for that sort of wing role and not really scoring the greatest. But anyway, that is just a short recap of, well, short preview, I guess, of my AFLW fantasy team for round 7 now. Finn Goldrick and, I should rephrase that. Finn Goody, Holly Cooper out for Oliver, Goldsworthy and Boyle Carr. And hopefully we can make some cash, but also have Goldsworthy spark, do a 160 for us again. That would be helpful, and hopefully make some money there, but then also make some ranks with a big mover in Goldsworthy. But how high is she owned? 7% owned, so she is a pod, so hopefully she can go off. But if you did enjoy that video, if you did find it helpful, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and I'll see you guys for the tipping video in a minute. Bye guys.